what's going on everyone, and welcome back to the channel and to another episode of Space Engineers. All right everyone, I first of all want to apologize for the delay in the Industry Overhaul episodes. I had to move from my old apartment into my new place that I'm currently staying, and energy is low. And that has taken a little bit longer than expected to kind of get everything back up and running. But now we are up, and with this new episode that's coming out now, we have a brand new update in the Industry Overhaul mod. We are now playing on version 1.3, and with that we'll go over a few of the things that's been changed and a few of the things that's been added. I shouldn't say change, just a few of the things that's been added to the mod of late. So first off, let's open our G menu here. We'll get rid of some of these, and we'll come in here and we will look at, if we scroll down, we can see that there's a new tab here that says Steam Power. So with this new update, the mod author has introduced the steam turbine, the coal burner, and I should probably go over these. So the steam turbine, pressurized steam for generating electricity, must be connected to a source of steam, consumes 50 steam per second, produces 50 megawatts of power. We probably need to get this set up as soon as possible. Once we go out and find up some coal that we'll use in the coal boiler. And again, the coal boiler is something different than the steam turbine. Coal boiler produces steam, must be connected to a steam turbine, produces, okay, so it's a 2-to-1 ratio. So it produces 100 steam a second, and this burns 50 steam a second. So that's the way this can keep up. Then we have a nuclear reactor here, and as you can see, it must be connected to a steam turbine, produces 500 steam per second. It's a standard fission reactor, high efficiency and power output, produces spent fuel, must be connected to a steam turbine. Then we have the fast neutron reactor, which is a less efficient but generates less waste than a standard reactor, capable of consuming nuclear waste as fuel, must be connected to a steam turbine. It produces 300 steam per second. So the nuclear reactor is the one that produces a lot of steam. So I guess if we burn uranium, we get steam, convert it into the steam turbines here. Interesting. That's actually very, very interesting. Also, we have a steam tank. So with the production of the boiler, we'll be producing 50 extra steam. We can start storing that up inside of our steam tank. I'm not sure how much this holds. And then we have all of our pipes. And pretty much, you know, it's the same elbows, the 4 ways on everything, how this can be connected. From this stuff here, I think if we go to the production blocks, we can see that we have 2 new blocks that's added in here. We have the uranium centrifuge, which refines and enriches uranium into usable forms. And then we have the nuclear reprocessor, which extracts additional usable uranium from spent nuclear fuel. Reprocessing requires ice, sulfur, and potassium nitrate as solvents. So we are going to have to go out and find a bunch of different things. And man, this stuff takes a lot of different things in here to be able to build this, which should make it interesting. And I think a lot of if I'm not mistaken, I think some of these might have gotten a little bit of remodeling. I know for sure the synthetics factory looks a little bit different here. Up here, this actually looks a little bit different. Well, we still have a bunch of stuff that we have to build up, and that's just some of the things that's been changed in this episode, that's been added into the 1.3 version, is the more power. So what we're going to have to do, we're going to have to go out and find us some coal so that we can produce some steam to get some power, because as it stands, we did build the solar panels in the last episode that we have on top of our assembling building over there, but our wind turbines, they're not able to keep up. And I don't think, even with the solar panels that we do have some batteries, but I don't want to count on that. I do want to have a steady source of power so that our batteries are always charged, just for Mr. Rainy Day, whenever that comes, because I know it will come eventually. So what we have planned for this episode, I did want to go ahead and take down the drill and stuff here, because we now have that drill that's mining up the oil sand that's underneath. But I'm going to kind of hold off on that just a little bit here. I do want to show you guys, we did get most of this stuff back here welded up. As you can see, most of this is welded. Actually, all of it is welded. We got the whole platform welded up. We are going to need to expand, and I think I might, when I expand this out, I might just go ahead and put my steam turbine and stuff over here, or I might go ahead and make another building just for the steam power, depending on how massive those are. But we'll see how far we get in this episode. What we're planning to do is, we need to go charge up real quick. What we're planning to do is we want to get a new vehicle built with the cargo container. So if we come here and we type in the container, we want to start using the transport container, not cargo, the transport container, to be able to bring back a bunch of resources. So we need to make a bigger vehicle that this thing can sit on. I was thinking of making a little hitch for this, but we now have access to the better battery, so I think we should just probably repurpose this whole thing, get rid of it, and then use the other vehicle that we are going to build with the better wheels. All right, guys, so what we need to do for today, let's go back over here, let's go to our tools. I want to kind of grind off some of this stuff that we have here, if I can get it. There we go. And I'm going to need to expand this upwards. I might have to move that out of the way, but what I want to do I have any steel plates on me? I joke, I just have a bunch of trash, and I might need some more food. So let's actually grab some food. We'll do food. We'll grab some of this stuff here. So what I want to do is I want to expand this up just so we can turn this little area that we have here into a little garage, because we already have the blocks that's coming off the sides over here. So we want to expand this out so that we can fit something else in here. I have a feeling that with the size of the vehicle that we're going to build, it might fit here. So what I want to do, I want to come and fill up this area here, and I'm going to build this out. Yeah, that should be about that should be fine. And just build this all the way out to here. I think with the height of the vehicle, I'm probably going to need to fill in this little spot here. So let's go ahead and do this right now. And I might need to fill this in as well, just so I can move freely underneath the platform. But this is probably going to be like a little work area where we can just drive up and be able to work on the vehicle, park it on here, and do what we need to do and get it done. Hopefully this is big enough to hold it. So let's go over here where we have all of our wheels and stuff. We'll get rid of the metal wheels that we had, and we will also, we don't need that rotor anymore. Let's just clear everything out and we'll pick everything that we need. There we go. Now this is a few of the things that I think we will need for the vehicle that we're going to build. Instead of having the 3x3 wheels like we have on here, I think we want to go a little bit bigger. So we are going to go with the, actually let's go here. We're going to go with the 5x5 wheels for this vehicle instead. So just so we can have a little bit more height off the ground, and we can possibly put a connector or something underneath it. What I'm thinking right now is, because the transport, oh, and there's an unknown signal coming down, we might go get that. The transport container that we're going to build, it doesn't have a point where we can actually dock something up to it and load into it automatically. We need to do everything manual. So I need to make sure that the vehicle that I'm building up, we have a way that we can recharge it. So that's why I have a hydrogen engine thing on here. That way we can actually just get into it, and you know, if we find some ice, like a decent ice deposit, which is something that we need to go out and get and look for to make sure we can bring in like a ton of ice and just kind of load up one of these containers that's going to be on this platform, fill it up with ice, and just have it stored there. We can just manually take it out one by one if we need to, until we get the containers, the cargo containers that we can start transferring stuff over. So let's start getting this whole thing laid out here while we are waiting. I do that transport pod is actually, I mean, unknown signal is actually pretty close by. Because we are going with the bigger wheels, I think I want to just to make sure, go up as high as we possibly can with this, and that we don't run into any issues with come on, there we go. Just so that we don't run into any issues when we place the wheels down. So let's test it here. What I'm going for is I want to have this little piece that's right here, that to be where the front of my truck actually comes out and kind of just blends in a little bit here. But over on this side, we want to have our wheels come on to this area here. I'm gonna go with a block like this here, and just the same thing that we have on this side with this coming down, we're gonna place this block, rotate that up, and have that one kind of going off into something like this, like that here. So I think this should be a decent length that we have. Let's go to the wheels and let's make sure that these are all left. Yep, these are all the left wheels. So we're gonna go right here, rotate this up, rotate it around, and I think we want to make sure that we're getting the suspension hanging. Let me move out of the way. Hopefully this doesn't block us from spawning the wheel. Okay, that's actually pretty darn good. And then we will need this other wheel right in this area right here, like that. And then the last one is gonna go, dang it. Can I add the wheel? Oh yeah, we can. Woo! So let's say add wheel. There we go. Good. I want to make sure that I get this stuff welded up before I go any further, because I don't want to not weld things as we are going along. So I'm going to go ahead, grab the resources that we need. Actually, we can go ahead and start welding up some of these blocks. And I think I want to change the color of these. Let's go with black, and we're going to go with the carbon fiber blocks here. So hopefully we can get this done. Once we get this vehicle finished, I do want to go and check out the SPRT signal that we've been getting. Oops, we're welding up the wrong thing. Now it's been popping up, this one over here, that's been popping up, the Massey claim. We want to go over there and kind of see what we can grab, but I want to make sure that when we do go over there, we have something that can actually pull in all the resources, so we can try not to make a bunch of unnecessary trips over in that direction. So let's just get, oh, we didn't, what did I do? Whoa, wait a minute. Oh, okay, that kind of scared the crap out of me. I'm wondering, like, what the heck happened? Let's go here, let's turn that black, and let's do the same thing for that one. Now I just need to grab up my connector, and then I need to do all of the suspensions. This is what I want here, but I think I'm gonna throw down the container back here first. So let's switch this over, and we're gonna go with some of these on this side, you know, so we'll have one here, something like this, just to hold up, or placeholders to where we're going to put the container, and have the container drop somewhere on top of this like that. So let's get up top here and kind of see it. All right, So now we have the 3 blocks coming off the side here. We need to kind of close this up a little bit. So this is like the bed of the truck. So where the container is going to be sitting, that's a black box right there. Yeah. So I'm thinking that I have to kind of change something up right here, because I do want to have I might have to do something a little bit wonky right here really quick. So let's go and let's grab a junction, but we want to grab a conveyor, a small conveyor junction. Where are they? Right here. Small conveyor junction, and I think we're going to place this one right here. And then off of the small conveyor junction, what do we need? Okay, so we can make our hydrogen engines. Hold on a sec. Yep, I'd have to rotate this down like this, to be honest. So let's go with the orange engines, like this, that connects directly into the conveyor junction, right? And then from there, I think we want to run some more either pipes, either tubes that come down this side and then connects into here. But I just want to make sure, let me just double check and make sure that my container is actually going to fit on here without any issues and not hanging off too far from where I want this to be, because I might have to rip out like 2 of the blocks here just to kind of make sure that everything lines up the way that I want it to line up. All right, let's back up a little bit. That is about right where I want it to be. I need to get rid of a few of these blocks that's right here. So is this connected, as in, yeah, it looks as if, interesting. How the heck am I going to get this to work now? Because I have to get rid of this block here and run a tube towards it and then connect into another conveyor junction there, because I don't want the container hanging off. And from what it looks like the container is up. It looks like the container, if I can get up here. You know what? I'm probably gonna have to put some more blocks right here so I can just walk up without having to worry about jumping over here all the time. Yeah. If I do it here, then the container is sitting too far back. If I do it here, the container is still sitting too far back. So I need to do it around this section here. I want to connect into this. So what I'm going to have to do is to see how I can still hold up everything here. Am I out of steel plates? Nope, I still have some steel plates here. Can I can place a block under this and then run this all the way down here and then connect this up just for now, so that when we grind out some of these blocks, we don't lose anything and nothing falls apart, because we've actually done some pretty good work here. Now I want to put another conveyor junction like right in here. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to put that conveyor junction right here. Then I'm going to need to, that's not gonna work. Oh no, it's not gonna work, because if I do that, then my blocks here that's actually holding this thing up is not going, I don't think I'll be able to connect. I don't think I'll be able to keep the wheels there, because they'll just fall off, because the conveyor junctions They, unless, oh, I know what I can do. Never mind. I got it. Come on, go over. So we're just gonna have to use a bunch of junctions here. So let's grind this block away first. Then we'll get a junction. We'll place this junction right here. And we'll get the other one. Ah, dang it. There we go. Get this done. And then throw this inside of here. So now we can just simply put a elbow right on here instead of going for another junction, which I think I'm gonna do. Okay, so we're just missing some steel plates. Let's go ahead and we're gonna put an elbow here instead of another junction. Let's just grab the resources that we need and we'll grab everything else. There we go. All components successfully withdrawn, and hopefully I have everything that I need to finish this off. So we'll put that there, weld it. Missing one construction component, and let's finish off this. All right, now let's place this down, and then we can just start wrapping things around on the of course. Didn't make it far enough. There we go. Grab it again. 6. And now this should be all the way up here like that. All right. So now we have a container on the back of our vehicle. We have the piping that's coming through here that runs over to our hydrogen engines. So if we get some ice, we can always load some up in here and then put it in. But I think I want to put down a medium cargo container on here, just so that we can have some kind of resources in this to be able to do what we need to do. Yeah, I think so. I might get rid of this. We might be able to put a hitch on here on this block and just kind of use it that way. But I was thinking we could probably put a connector right back here. It would be right in the middle. So even if we can't connect to anything underneath the bottom, we'll be able to just connect to this connector, which is right on the back portion of the vehicle. And we'll still be able to come up here, and if I get rid of this and access the inventory of this of the vehicle, while still being able to charge up whatever we need to charge up on here. So I think that'll probably work out relatively nice. We'll see. This is just a thought. I won't weld that up yet though. I'll leave that as it is. And we still have to do the wheels and get the armor and stuff kind of wrapping around here. And I want to put down a cargo container, a medium cargo container right here. There's no way that I can take that off and then move it over here because I don't have anything that can fly or any lifts to pick that up and put it on here. So I'm probably going to see if we can make another one. Not a small, I need a medium, and we need to rotate it and put it like this. So we can place this, boom, just like that. That'll be fine, no issues. And we can weld this up right now. So this will give us another cargo container on here so we can hold even more resources. But this cargo container is just going to be for ice. So whenever we find ice, we load this medium cargo container up, and it is what we'll use to kind of refuel the batteries and stuff that we have for this vehicle. Let's see. We can take a battery. Don't want to use the yellow, that's for certain. And I'll place one of the batteries here and the other battery right on this side, like that. Now we can go and just kind of weld up the batteries, just so that the batteries can start charging up. So I'll kind of dump all the steel plates that I can into these. We'll grab 2 of them and then go and get this welded up. This is starting to become a little bit long, and I want to finish this vehicle off. I do want to drive over to the other spot and kind of see what we can get ourselves into over there. There we go. 2 batteries on here, which should be relatively nice for us. All right. Now that we have this kind of set up, now we kind of need to lay out the cockpit that we're gonna have on here. It's not going to be connected into anything, so we just need to build something that I want it to kind of come up to this part right here where we have these blocks, these unwelded blocks right here. I need to fill out the flooring of this. I'm wondering if I could use, can I fit another set of batteries like in here? No, I cannot. No, I can't. Dang it. I wish I could fit like another set of batteries here, so it would look like we have like a tank that's right here on the side that we can use to step up on to get into the cabin, front cabin of the truck. Well, that would have been really, really cool if we could. Let's do this. Let's switch back and we'll put a few blocks up. I think I want to replace, am I out of steel plates? Yes, I am. I want to replace these full blocks that I have here in the front with maybe some half blocks. So let's grab this here and say steel plates again. And we'll grab a decent amount of steel plates this time, and we'll get rid of this. There we go. While the storm is doing its thing. Whoa. All right, let's go up one more, just so that when we are ready to get rid of it, we can. And we'll come over, say come over to here. Come on, put that there, boom. All right, so now we should be able to get rid of these. I might not need to, but I don't think I want to have the full blocks here at the front. We could do something a little bit better than this, than the full blocks. So let's see if we can go with the half blocks on here, but just have them in a different orientation than what we currently have. And with that, I might be able to even throw in a little bit some lights on here that's like, you know, ducked off into certain corners of this. We will see what I can get. All right, so this is almost done. Let's just finish welding off the rest of this stuff here. Then I gotta weld up the wheels and we will be completely finished. Oh yeah. Okay, I was forgetting one thing. This here needs to have the slope. Like so. Doesn't matter which way, as long as it's in. Rotate it around, boom. And weld. Weld. And that's it. So I'm thinking right now we should, actually we can reconnect this like that, and then switch back to the grinder, get rid of these blocks here, all of those like this, and now all we need to do is to put in our control seat. Oh my god. All right, so let's redo this again. So let's go here, let's get rid of this block and this block. All right, so it looks like we're not going to be able to control seat, rotate around. There we go, plop that in right there. That's what we need, and let's get this welded up. Let's get this bad boy welded. Don't need anything else for that. Grab this steel plates. Give me the steel plates. There we go. All right, people. So this is almost done. Get the control seat in. Bang. There we go. Not too bad. Not too, oh, we missed a block here. Not too bad. Not too bad. And yeah, so we are pretty much done with this vehicle. We just need to get this stuff here, some little basic stuff welded up just for aesthetics. Just putting some exhausts on the top portion here, and we are ready to kind of cut this down. We don't need this up anymore, so let's go ahead and we can weld the wheels up and everything once we are done. Let's just grind this stuff off of here. So that's done. The window is pretty much wide open to me. This does look a bit high, doesn't it? But maybe I should put like half blocks on the inside of here, just so it looks a little bit more compact. Ooh. Need to weld this up. Come on. Okay. Play hard to get, game. There we go. Oh, we don't need to weld that. All right. So now I think we are good to go. All we have to do is just weld up the wheels and then we will be done. So let's go ahead. Let's cut this. Actually, we didn't need that block either. That block was just a filler. We don't need that. All right. So we are pretty much done. Let's go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and weld up all these wheels that we have, all 6 of them, and then we'll drive off of this ramp and call it an episode here. So what we'll do for the next episode is we will drive over and kind of see what that little unknown signal, what the Massey beacon over there has to give us, and see if we can just go ahead and scrap everything down. We'll also, we also need to put an ore detector on here. I just remembered that. Okay, so we need to put an ore detector on here. And then this will be completely done. So we have everything piped up to the medium cargo container from the connector underneath the bottom, which is good. So I think this is relatively good. If we need more, I might need some more batteries. I only have 4 batteries on here. We'll see how everything goes. All right. We need a few more large steel tubes, 4 more. We'll go over here and weld up the rest of this stuff while we wait for the last large steel tube to come out to give us our, oops, let's get rid of this. Don't need this anymore either. And we can get rid of that one. There we go. All components successfully withdrawn. Bam. All right, guys. And with that, we now have our vehicle. I'm not going to weld this up. Let me know what you guys think. I think we can start making connections from underneath the bottom and just connect up to everything that we need from the bottom. So let's build a platform, drive this vehicle up there, connect up, and then load everything inside of it from here. We've now gotten our truck done. We can get up in here relatively easily from right there, and we're good. And we can go around and do what we need to do. I'm going to go ahead and set up the wheels off camera, but let's first off grab this and say handbrake on and off, and we will just kind of zoom in on our truck here. We will need to set up the wheel configuration, and this does look, yeah, we're not bouncing all over the place. This looks really, really good. I like it. I like it. So what we're going to do is we're going to call this an episode here. At the beginning of the next episode, we're going to head over to that beacon that's been plaguing us, the SPRT beacon that's over there. And I also want to grab all the resources that's over there and see. Oh God. All right. Yep. So yeah, that's how we break stuff, guys. And it's a good thing I have that bumper and that connector that was at the back. Let me know what you guys think, if we should keep the connector at the back of the truck, or just use the one that we have underneath the bottom. I think having two wouldn't hurt, but leave your feedback in the comment section below. Let me know what you guys think. And again, I apologize for the videos coming out of sequence. I am slowly getting everything back on schedule. So just bear with me here, guys. I apologize again. So with that, I'm going to call this an episode here. I hope that you guys did enjoy the episode. If you did, don't forget to like, share, and leave a comment in the comment section below. If you guys are new to the channel and you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and smash that subscribe button, and also hit that notification bell to get notified of when new contents get posted to the channel. And until next time, everyone, big up on yourself.